Well, good morning. It is 6 o'clock in the morning, and we're right on the coast. It was crazy windy yesterday, so I put on a windbreaker. I've got the Outdoor Vitals Nebo windbreaker. I like it a lot. The only thing is I wish that it had pockets. So I think today we're going to try to do only 10 miles. Yesterday we did about 15, and we'll see how it goes. Yep. This might be the last full day, mostly on the beach. But that's okay. We've got more adventures to come. And there's the city off in the distance. So I also do want to talk about some of the gear. I'm not going to talk about all of it right now, but the Kota UL backpack by Outdoor Vitals is sort of a hybrid from travel to trail. There are a lot of really nice travel features, but it's not the best for travel, it's not the best for trail, but it's pretty good at both. And that's why I wanted it, because I'm going to be flying and all that sort of thing, but I'm also backpacking. So I chose the Kota UL and figured that in buying it I would be supporting Outdoor Vitals. They've sent me a lot of things over the years, and I wanted to pay for this myself. So I did, and look at that, it's beautiful. And I'm glad that I did. It's been a good pack. Would I full on backpack with this? No. Like Appalachian Trail sort of thing? No. But when you're traveling in Europe like this, it's been working pretty good. I'll go over the backpack in a separate video. But as far as a review so far, I like the organization. I like how it opens all the way. So easy access to everything. Organization's great. I like the sort of secret pocket. That's where I'm keeping all of the big money, I've got my daily money in a fanny pack, and then all of the reserves are in that secret pocket, which has been really good. So the only thing is like my shoulders, but I'm just not used to backpacking, so I don't know that I want to blame the backpack for that. I wish the hip belts were a little bit bigger. I'm a bigger dude, and I wish they were a little bigger. I don't know. Also, the hip belt doesn't have pockets, so I bought some add-on pocket hip belt pockets from REI. Currently, I'm not using them because just a fanny pack seems to be enough. But it's a good pack. The material seems durable. I've got a seashell. See that? And I was a little concerned that the edges might be a little abrasive, sharp on the pack, but everything's been fine. So good pack so far. I am a little sore, the shoulders, not gonna lie. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll just offset it so that the weight goes over to one shoulder, and then I'll kind of swap around where the pressure is. And I'm making it. I mean, yesterday we did over 14 miles. which for some of you out there is not very much at all. But for me, that's a pretty good hike. Anyway, I'll catch up with you later. Let's see, like, a plant there. Well, the sun is coming up, and it's a beautiful day. I can still hear the beach, and yeah, look at that on the boardwalk. So let's talk about clothing here for a minute. Every day I've been wearing the Outdoor Vitals, what are they called, the Skyline Trail shorts. I like them because they have pockets through the right length. Everything's good. Check that out. So I did bring the Skyline Trail like running pants in case it would be too cold in the morning, but I haven't needed them. I'm still wearing the Nebo after a couple miles here. But the Skyline Trail joggers, I just haven't needed them. I mean, I don't think I will. I might walk 180 miles with a pair of pants that I don't need. But there are some cathedrals and things where you need to wear pants if you're going to go in. So I have them for emergencies like that, where I won't be granted access to a building if I'm wearing shorts. Underwear, I brought the Outdoor Vitals Dragon Wool underwear, and I've got a pair of synthetic underwear, and I just alternate them, trying to get an idea which I like better. So far it doesn't really make much of a difference. Both work just fine. So it was an ordeal trying to figure out which fanny pack to bring, which I love. Backpacking fanny pack, you've got full access of everything right here. You don't need to go around and get stuff off your back. I've got an L.L. Bean fanny pack, I've got an Arc'teryx fanny pack, I've got a Mystery Ranch fanny pack, but let me tell you, the one that I like the most for this purpose is from Alpaca. And unfortunately, I applied to be an affiliate with Alpaca and got rejected. But that's okay. I bought this thing with my own money, and I would buy it again with my own money. It's been absolutely fantastic for a lot of different reasons. But, you know, get over the whole thing about fanny packs. They're great. I'm having an emotional moment at the moment. On the Camino Frances, there's a very famous place where people put rocks that are seen as an unnecessary burden, right? And so what do you do with an unnecessary burden? Well, you willingly take that on, and then you let it go, and you see these rocks from people who have gone before, different languages, different reasons for being on the Camino, and they leave these here. I didn't know that this morning I would come across such a place, but sort of a little bit emotional at the moment. So I did bring a stone, but it's not time for me to let go of it yet. Well, I brought a Sharpie, and now you can see Jamie Rachel Drew 2024. So yeah, walking on cobblestone for miles really kind of sucks. It's hard and it's uneven, and yeah, but hey, it's a beautiful day. So back at the church behind me, like a school teacher, I think, came up to me. And I mean, I don't know who she was. I just said, "Bon dia." And she said, "Bon dia," and then asked if I speak English. And I said that I did. And she said, "Look, the kids need to do a project. Can you do us a favor?" And I thought they wanted me to take a picture of them. And she's like, No. They're going to come to you, and they're going to sing you a song. And then they're going to give you a hug. I said, okay. Okay. So you'll see the video. So it's kind of hilarious. My sister does not want ham and cheese sandwiches every day. And so we go into this cafe to get coffee. They don't speak any English, and she thought she was ordering one thing and ends up getting a ham and cheese sandwich. So it was pretty funny. Yeah, they didn't speak any English. The de Leite, whatever coffee that I've been getting was a little stronger here, but we're actually walking to another cafe that's right around the corner to see if they've got some other food there. So I'll catch you in a minute. I thought that we were hiking to another cafe, but that cafe didn't really have what we wanted, so we just kept walking. And this is an interesting kind of situation that we're in now. It's pretty. The ground is soft, no cobblestone. I'm very grateful for that. It's kind of like sand, but it's packed for the most part, and it feels so much better on my feet. So I don't know what the plan is at this point, but we're walking. My brother took off his new shoes that he got yesterday and put on flip-flops. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, you should be able to tell. It's starting to drizzle just a little. The skies are dark-ish, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. We should be fine. But we are off the official trail, and it's not really a shortcut. It's just, there's lots of ways to get to Santiago. And this is the way we're going right now. Nice thing about this backpack and why it's really good for travel is you can zip it all the way down, and then look, just open it all the way up. And I have access to everything. I'm getting a rain jacket, which is all the way down in the bottom. So I do a little shout out to Sea to Summit. I don't want to neglect them because they've been very supportive. I struggled with what to bring from Sea to Summit. I brought the Sea to Summit pack towel. And the one that I have is like 20 years old. They don't even sell that exact same one anymore. But it's still good after all these 20 years, so I'm not going to buy another one. I'm sure they would send me one for free, but I don't need one. I already have one. I bought it with my own money. Also, I've got the Sea to Summit clothesline, and that also is like 20 some years old. And I haven't used it yet, but I'm glad I brought it. The Sea to Summit toiletry bag is awesome. I've used it every day. And they did send me that to review and all that. So very, very happy with that. It's ultra lightweight. I've got a couple Sea to Summit dry bags. Currently not using them. It's more like if there's a real rain, I'll have those available. I'm looking at the weather ahead. And if there's going to be an actual like rain day, then I'll bring out the real serious dry bags and take care of stuff. But just wanted to give some shout outs because these are some really good companies that I've been buying from. That's the thing I really want you to understand. I only support companies like that that I like. Yeah, some of these companies send me free stuff, but Sea to Summit, I've been buying stuff from them for over 20 years. And they're good. Everybody knows that. Outdoor Vitals. I mean, I'm more of a bushcrafter, not a, backpacker. But I like to cross train. And a lot of the gear that I use is from Outdoor Vitals. Why? Because I want it to be light. I want it to be versatile. And they make really good stuff with modern technology. The new yarn, for example, is a great modern thing that Outdoor Vitals is doing with their wool products. And I think it's really great. I am so glad that I brought the Tern, that's the merino wool sun shirt. I got a short sleeve. And then I have the long sleeve with the hood. And they don't stink. They don't stink. They're comfortable. They can do hot or cold. Your sun protection. It's just a great product. Outdoor Vital shorts I've been wearing every single day. And I love them. The backpack, are there other companies that make really good stuff? Of course. But I've been digging Outdoor Vitals. They've been incredibly supportive of me. And you know what? I believe in some brand loyalty. I think that's important. It's not just about who's got the cheapest product. It's about quality. And Outdoor Vitals is great because they really do want to get people into the vital outdoors, and I really support that. So this Outdoor Vitals 100-mile challenge, I am very glad to be doing it. And it's going to be over. I think there's only a month left, or the rest of this month for this year. You got to do the 100 miles, but check it out for next year, 2025. Consider doing the Outdoor Vitals 100-mile challenge. Yeah, there's some kind of mountain, really big hill back there. Just had a wonderful lunch at this place. It's really nice. What we did is we split a steak 3 ways. It came with potato chips. We each had a soup and we split a big salad. It was fantastic. Yeah, I'm not sure what town we're in, but that's the kind of lunch you'd want to have every day. It was funny though, because before you've even ordered, you've already spent like, I don't know, €8 because they put the bread on the table and the olives and the pate and butter, and you get charged for all those things before you even ordered any food. Now we're crossing a bridge to the other side. So as I'm crossing this bridge, I just had a thought, because here in Portugal, you greet other pilgrims by saying Bon Camino. In Spain, when we speak Spanish, you say Buen Camino. Either way, good Camino, right? Bon Camino. And the peregrinos, the pilgrims, we say that to each other. But what's really kind of cool, or maybe more special, is when a local says it to you, you know? And they say Bon Camino. Because it's like a local person who's, you know, recognizing what we're doing. And it's just a recognition, you know? Have a good Camino.
Shall I do it with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Pilgrims in action.
Before I forget, so I went walking ahead with a girl through town, whatever. We ended up having a lovely coffee together, and I waited for Drew and Rachel at the coffee shop with Grace from England. And then Rachel and Drew went ahead somehow. Grace and I kept drinking the coffee, and so I was going toward the hostel that we were supposed to stay at, but I guess there was no room. Anyway, I ran into somebody from like 2 nights ago who let me use her data on her phone to get a hold of Rachel.